Hello guys, today we are going to discuss the basic few problems relevant to the trigonometry. This is the first question. Solution is, here in the question he given sin alpha plus cosecant alpha is equals to 2 and he is asking to find sin alpha whole to the power of n plus cos alpha whole to the power of n. Now let me solve this first. Given is sin alpha plus cosecant alpha is equals to 2. From here simplify. Sin alpha plus cosecant can be written as 1 by sin alpha is equals to 2, and here do LCM. Sin square alpha plus 1 by sin alpha is equals to 2, and here bring this sin alpha to the right hand side, then sin square alpha plus 1 is equals to 2 into sin alpha. Bring this sin alpha to the left hand side, then sin square alpha minus 2 sin alpha plus 1 is equals to 0. Now we have quadratic equation in terms of sin alpha. Then we can able to simplify sin alpha whole square, I am writing, minus 2, here a square minus 2ab plus b square. B square is 1 square. A is sin alpha, B is 1. So we have formula a square plus b square minus 2ab is equals to a minus b whole square. So from here we can write it as sin alpha minus 1 whole square is equals to 0, and sin alpha minus 1 is equals to 0. From here sin alpha is equals to 1. Hence we can write it here, sin alpha is equals to 1 and cosecant alpha is equals to 1, because sin alpha is, we can write it 1 by sin alpha is cosecant alpha is equals to 1. Hence sin alpha is equals to 1, cosecant alpha is equals to 1. What he has to solve this. This is the question we need to solve. I am writing here. This is a formula. Sin alpha whole to the power of n plus cos alpha whole to the power of n is equals to, sin alpha value is 1 to the power of n plus 1 to the power of n is equals to 1 plus 1 is equals to 2. Hence therefore answer is sin alpha to the power of n plus cos alpha to the power of n is equals to 2 is the solution. This is the solution for this question. In the second question, this is the second question. Next, sin 150. Sin 150, here 150 can be written as 180 minus 30 degrees. Okay, 150 degrees can be written as 180 minus 30 degrees. Here 300 can be written as 360 minus 60 degrees. 360 degrees minus 60 degrees. Here 225 can be written as 270 minus 45 degrees. Next 135 can be written as 180 minus 45 degrees. 210 degrees can be written as 180 plus 30 degrees. So just apply these angles here in the place of that, substitute. Now the solution will be sin 150 can be written as 180 minus 30 degrees minus 5 into cos of 360 minus 60 degrees plus 7 into tan 270 minus 45 by tan 180 minus 45 degrees plus 3 into sine 270 or else 180 plus 30 degrees. Here in this 180 minus theta. Sorry, here let me explain this first quadrant. Here 180 minus theta which comes into second quadrant, 180 minus theta. In second quadrant sine is positive, hence we can write it as, in the second step we have sine of 180 minus 30, 180 minus theta which comes into second quadrant, 180 minus theta. So 180 minus theta in second quadrant, sine and cosecant positive, sine is positive, hence we can write it as sine 30 degrees minus 5 into cos 360 minus theta. 360 minus theta comes into the fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant cos is positive, hence cos can be written as cos 60 degrees plus 7, 270 minus theta, 270 minus theta. So which comes into third quadrant, in third quadrant tan is positive, hence we can write tan 45 by 180 minus theta. So second quadrant tan is negative, we can write minus tan 45 degrees plus 3 into sine of 180 plus theta. 180 plus theta comes into third quadrant sine is negative, hence minus sine 30 degrees. So substitute the value, sine 30 value is 1 by 2 minus cos 60 value also 1 by 2 into 5 is 5 by 2 plus tan 45 value is 1 by minus 1 minus 3 into 1 by 2 is 3 by 2. So do LCM, 1 minus 5 plus 2 7s are 14 by 2 all divided by minus 2 minus 3 by 2. So from here 2 cancel and this is 10, this is minus 5, so 5 2s are 10, hence minus 2, hence minus 2. From here minus 2 is, hence LHS is equals to minus 2. Therefore we can write it as a solution minus 2, hence that this is the solution for the second question. Here we have third question. In the third question, given is, write it given, what is given. So I am writing given secant theta plus tan theta is equals to 5. Here we know that formula secant square theta minus tan square theta is equals to 1. From here we can write it as a square minus b square formula first. A square minus b square is equals to a plus b into a minus b. So this is the formula. So I am applying this formula here. A square minus b square can be written as secant theta plus tan theta into secant theta minus tan theta is equals to 1. From a given we know secant theta plus tan theta is equals to 5. Substitute here 5. So 5 times of secant theta minus tan theta is equals to 1. Here secant theta minus tan theta is equals to 1 by 5. So make it this equation 1 and this is equation 2. From equation 1 and 2 solving, equation 1 and 2 solving 1 and 2. So secant theta plus tan theta is equals to 5. Secant theta minus tan theta is equals to 1 by 5. Just solve. Plus tan theta minus tan theta get cancelled. Then 2 secant theta is equals to 5 plus 1 by 5 is 26 by 5. So from here secant theta is equals to what? 13 by 5. So secant theta, from secant theta we can write it as cos theta. This secant theta, cos theta is equals to reciprocal 5 by 13, because we have formula secant theta is equals to 1 by cos theta. So I am using this formula. Now next, solving again 1 and 2, we got cos theta. Next find remaining tan theta. Now here 1 and 2 again solve, secant theta plus tan theta is equals to 5, and secant theta minus tan theta is equals to 1 by 5. Now here just minus, change the signs, plus minus, plus secant theta minus secant theta get cancelled, plus plus 2 tan theta is equals to 5 minus 1 by 5. So 1 by 5 can be written as 5 minus 1 by 5, 25 minus 1, 24 by 5. Hence 2 tan theta is equals to this, and tan theta is equals to what we have, 112 by 5. Tan theta is equals to, we got it as tan theta is equals to 12 by 5 positive, cos theta is also positive. That means theta lies in first quadrant. Means here tan theta is positive, cos theta is also positive, means hence we can say that from here tan theta is positive, cos theta is positive, hence theta lies in first quadrant. Because why first quadrant, why not second quadrant? In second quadrant both are negative, that's the reason. In third quadrant tan is only positive, in cos is negative. In fourth quadrant cos is positive and tan is negative. Hence from here we can say that this is, we can say that here theta lies in first quadrant, and sin theta can be written as, tan theta into cos theta, because tan theta is what, sin by cos, cos cancel, hence we can write sin. So he asked to find sin theta. So sin theta is equals to, we are using this formula. Just focus here, sin theta is equals to what we have, tan theta 12 by 5 we have, into cos theta what we have, 5 by 13. So from here answer is sin theta is equals to 5 cancel, 12 by 13. Sin theta is, this is the answer. That's all. This is a question. Let me show you the question what we have, and this is a solution. Fourth question we have here, just consider here a plus b is equals to pi by 2 means, if addition of two angles is equals to pi by 2 means, we can write it as cot A into cot B is always equals to 1. So this is a formula, okay. If A plus B is equals to pi by 2 means, we can say it as cot A into cot B is equals to 1. So directly we can write cot A into cot B is equals to 1. First of all, focus on the question. Here what we given question is given, I am writing given cot of pi by 20, I am rearranging pi by 20 into this term, I am writing cot 9 pi by 20. Next, remaining two terms I am writing here 3 cot 3 pi by 20 into cot 7 pi by 20, and here remaining is cot, this cot 5 pi by 20 I am writing here. Now if this is A, this is B, means pi by 20 plus here pi by 20 plus 9 pi by 20 is how much? This is pi by 2, right? Let us treat it as this is A, this is B. A plus B is equals to pi by 2 means we can write it as cot A into cot B is equals to 1. From here we can say that this part is 1 and this part is also 1, because 3 pi plus here 3 pi by 20 plus 7 pi by 20 is equals to 10 pi. So this is pi by 2. Result is pi by 2. 10 pi by 20 we can write it as pi by 2. So pi by 2. Hence this is a plus b is equals to pi by 2. Means we can write it as cot a into cot b is equals to 1. Here a is what? Pi by 3 pi by 20. Here b is what? 7 pi by 20. So this is also becomes 1. Next here 5 we have. Cancel. 5 4 is 20. Pi by 4. Cot pi by 4 value is what? 1. From here we can say that this is 1 into 1 into 1 is equals to 1 is a solution. That's all. This is the question. Given question is this: cos of pi minus a. Here pi minus theta comes into second quadrant. Second quadrant cos is negative, because second quadrant only sine and cosecant positive. Here cos is negative. We can write it as minus cos a. This is pi by 2 plus theta. Pi by 2 plus theta also comes into second quadrant only. Pi by 2 plus theta. So cot of pi by 2 plus theta in second quadrant, cot is negative. Hence cot will changes as tan, because at pi by 2 we have pi by 2. That's the reason minus tan a into here cos of minus theta lies in fourth quadrant. We can write it as cos of minus theta is equals to cos theta, because in the fourth quadrant cos is positive and secant is positive, remaining all are negative. So I am writing this is cos a by pi plus theta. Pi plus theta comes into third quadrant, tan is positive, hence we can write it as tan a. Next 3 pi by 2 plus theta. 3 pi by 2 plus theta is 3 pi by 2 plus theta lies in fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant tan is negative, hence tan. Here tan will changes because 3 pi by 2 is there. So cot a. Next 360, 2 pi minus theta. 2 pi minus theta means fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant sine is negative, minus sine a is equals to here tan cancel. We can write it as minus into minus plus cos square a by here minus into minus plus. So cot can be written as cos by sine into sine a. From here we can say that cot we have, right, minus cot a. So sine cancel, cos cancel, hence cos a is the solution. Cos a is the solution part. In this question, tan 20 degrees is equals to P, prove LHS is equals to RHS. In this, consider LHS. So I am considering LHS. LHS is equals to tan 610 degrees plus tan 700 degrees by tan 560 degrees minus tan 470 degrees. Here we can write it as 610 degrees is equals to 360 degrees plus 250 degrees. We can write it as 250 degrees, and here 700 degrees can be written as 2 times of 360 degrees means 720 plus 20 minus 20, sorry, this is minus 20 degrees, 20 degrees. So next 560 degrees can be written as 360 degrees plus 200 degrees. Next 470 degrees can be written as 360 degrees plus 110 degrees. So I am writing here tan 610 degrees can be written as 360 degrees plus 250 degrees plus tan into tan of 7 3 into 2 into 360 degrees minus 20 degrees by tan of 560 can be written as 360 degrees plus 200 degrees minus tan of 470 can be written as 360 plus 110 degrees. So here 360 plus theta, which comes into first quadrant tan is positive, hence tan 250 degrees. 2 times of 360 degrees minus theta, which comes into fourth quadrant. Okay, this is comes into fourth quadrant tan is negative, hence we can write it as minus tan 20 degrees by here 360 plus 200. 360 plus theta comes into first quadrant tan is positive, hence tan 200 minus 360 plus theta comes into first quadrant, tan is positive, hence tan 110 degrees. Again here tan of 250 can be written as 270 minus 20 degrees minus tan 20 degrees by we can write it as tan of 180 plus 20 degrees minus tan of 90 plus 20 degrees. From here we can simplify this as 270 minus theta means here 270 minus theta, which comes into third quadrant tan is positive, but here 270 is there, so we can write tan changes as cot 20 degrees minus tan 20 degrees by tan 180 plus theta comes into which quadrant? 180 plus theta also comes into third quadrant, hence tan is positive, tan 20 degrees minus 90 plus theta, which comes into second quadrant, tan is negative, so minus tan, so tan changes as cot, so we can write it as cot 20 degrees. So from here we can write it as cot 20 degrees minus tan 20 degrees by tan 20 degrees plus cot 20 degrees. From the given question, in the question from given condition we have tan 20 degrees is equals to P. Here given tan 20 degrees is equals to P means cot 20 degrees is equals to 1 by P. Okay, now cot 20 degrees is equals to 1 by P minus tan is P by this is 1 by, so this is P plus 1 by P. Now do LCM, 1 minus P square by P square plus 1 by P. P cancel, hence 1 minus P square by 1 plus P square. This is RHS, left hand side part. This is left hand part, hence therefore LHS is equals to RHS, hence proved. Coming to this question, if A cos theta minus B sin theta is equals to C, then A sin theta plus B cos theta is equals to how much? Given first write given A cos theta minus B sin theta is equals to C, make it equation 1. Next, what is asking, write it, A sin theta plus B cos theta is equals to, we don't know, we need to find that. Let us say K, we don't know this K value, so make it equation 2. Now squaring and adding together, what you will get? A cos, LHS part, first square and add it, minus B sin theta whole square plus A sin theta plus B cos theta whole square is equals to C square plus K square. From here, simplify a minus b whole square formula, a square plus b square minus 2ab, like a square cos square theta plus b square sin square theta minus 2ab sin theta cos theta, plus here again a square plus b, a plus b whole square formula, a square plus b square plus 2ab sin theta into cos theta is equals to c square plus k square. Here from here we can cancel similar terms, same terms. Minus 2ab sin theta cos theta plus 2ab sin theta cos theta get cancelled, and remaining is from here a square take common, from here a square take common, then what you will get cos square theta plus sin square theta. Next, from b square take common here, then plus b square, then sin square theta plus cos square theta is equals to c square plus k square. Hence we know that from identity 1, sin square theta plus cos square theta is equals to 1. So here 1 in the place of bracket 1 plus b square, in the place of that term is 1 is equals to c square plus k square. From here we can write it as k square is equals to, bring this c square to the left hand side, then what you will get a square plus b square minus c square. From here k is equals to plus or minus root over a square plus b square minus c square. Hence therefore what we assumed from k value actually here, therefore k value is what, a sin theta plus b cos theta is equals to plus or minus root over a square plus b square minus c square. That's all. This is a solution. This is a solution. Next question. In the similar question here, in the similar same, like here there a b c is there, here we have numbers. Now given first, given 3 sin a plus 5 cos a is equals to 5. What he is asking to find? Write it that 5 sin a minus 3 cos a is equals to how much we don't know. Let us assume k. Okay, equation 1, equation 2, call it as equation 1 and 2. Now square and add it, square and add it. What you will get, 3 sin a plus 5 cos a whole square plus 5 sin a minus 3 cos a whole square is equals to 5 square plus k square. From here I am expanding this formula, a plus b whole square. 3 3 is a 9 sin square a plus 5 5 is a 25 cos square a plus 5 2 is a 10 into 3 30 30 sin a cos a. In a similar way 5 5 is a 25 sin square a plus 3 3 is a 9 cos square a minus 30 sin a cos a is equals to 5 5 is a 25 plus k square. From here 30 30 get cancelled, plus 30 minus 30 sin a cos a. Next, from remaining here 9 sin square a 9 cos square a, take common 9 sin square a plus cos square a is equals to, sorry, it's a plus 25 25, take common 25 cos square a plus sin square a is equals to 25 plus k square. Now this can be written as 9 plus 25, because this is identity, this will become 1, this is also become 1. So 9 plus 25 plus 25 k square. From here 25 cancel, and k square is equals to 9, and from here k is equals to plus or minus 3. So k is equals to plus or minus 3, hence we can write it as, therefore solution is 5 sin a minus 3 cos a is equals to plus or minus 3. This is a solution. That's all. This is a solution.